Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Biowasa joined by Dr. Curry here at ACL Brisbane. Of course, these two teams better get head-to-head in round 2 of the pool play. It will be Immunity and Avant. Go ahead,
going to be a good one.
It should be, of course, Immunity coming off that 2-1 win up against the Team Storm or CP.
And
of course,
here we go.
Avant
The big news.
coming off a win up against Curse.
Boom.
2-1 in pool play.
Didn't see that coming.
One cap in Blitz.
One cap. It came down to the final minute. Avant a little bit stronger, which is, I didn't see that coming out. For Curse were definitely the better team. Avant showed up when it was needed, but this will be round 2. Still going to be a best of 3, all about the sitting positions, and the first map will be strike zone domination. Interesting fact about strike zone dom for Avant, they don't like it. Not their map at all.
Anyway.
Not against Immunity, because Immunity, very strong strike zone team, and Avant, not a strong strike zone team. So it's going to be interesting to see how it goes down.
I spoke to both teams again before this match went underway, and I just wanted to see what their thoughts were coming into this one. Now, of course, Immunity very happy with that, the strike zone domination. Avant, not so much.
Nope.
Macca said, just don't mention anything about it. So let's just keep it on the down low.
It's not there. Just pretend it's not there.
So S&D Octane will be game number 2. And, the fact that Immunity actually versed Avant the other day on this, and they got 6-0'd by them. So Avant, very happy with a S&D on Octane.
So they both got their own,
And it'll come down to that final decider, of course, which will be that Blitz on Warhawk. Now, I hope feeling fairly confident on Blitz Warhawk. Up against Immunity. At the same time, I think Immunity will feeling in there, it's Blitz, it's Warhawk, we can wrap this one up and get it down the bag, and we'll be able to take this one out. So it will be interesting to see what's going to happen as these guys get up and underway, but at the same time, still plenty more matches to come out.
Plenty. We're not done yet.
Players happening. Mega going pretty strong in their series.
Mega, yes. Quick little update on what's happening with the New Zealand God squad. They were up against, it was a team of Cypher Union, and they were given the whack. It was just so one-sided. Mega performing so well. It was roughly like an 80-point advantage. Strike zone dump, just brutal. Let's pretend that didn't happen for Cypher. So they got a lot of work coming into the Search and Destroy, and Mega definitely strong Search and Destroy team. So they're on track to take that one out. Envy, they're also winning their own strike zone domination, and then it was also Royal from Pool B, was it Pool B? Yeah, Pool B. Yep. They were winning there. So, quick little update what's going around the board there, but we do have Avant, Immunity, seed number 1 up against seed number 3. Both of them coming off victories, got some momentum, got some hype. But the map, we discussed it just before briefly. Strike zone, probably going to go towards Immunity.
I think so. I think it's safe to say in that regards. I don't think anything Avant will be able to put up will really be able to shut Immunity down. Just the simple fact is they can rotate around the map so easily. They know what they need to do each time.
Fighter and shocks.
I wouldn't be surprised if I saw a shotgun breakout by Naked, perhaps heading straight into
that B rush straight off. He loves that.
Lock it down, and
he loves it.
Then they'll just leave. Oh, he's accidentally joined the wrong game. Hit A by accident on my controller.
Let's pretend that did happen.
At the same time, like Naked, when he gets in there and when Immunity hold B, what I've noticed is they just level players sitting in there. They don't run around
at the back little bar section.
They're in the cubicles there, just having a meal. Checking out the sites.
Just checking out, having a look at the baseball field at the background.
There's what's going on.
Few players,
at the same time,
I'll shoot them.
Kills. Usually, from what I saw in the past, it was Shocks who did that. Shocks just chills inside of there. He's not need to go running around anywhere else. He just.
I've seen Buzzo do it before because he's picked up that vector.
They like to rotate around different roles for players.
He's a real fan of that vector now. Ever since the most recent update where the Yamtar did get nerfed a little, and basically every submachine gun got boosted. No joke. You don't see many R5s on Strike Zone at all. The only real time or place you really see it is if someone goes into the courtyard. And Buzzo, he's just happy to get down the vector and just post up at the back of bar, lock down B for his team. He does a quite good job at it. So expecting either Shocks, as you said, or Buzzo to fill that role. So that's going to be Strike Zone. Then we got the Octane Search and Destroy. That's Avant. Avant, they love Octane.
I think
they love
that
it.
One down there,
so So we're willing to say the Blitz is going to be the deal breaker.
Yeah? Definitely. That's what I'm sort of feeling, It's going to come down to that final game type and map, of course, coming into this series of 3 in this pool play round 2 matchup. And for those that are wondering, next up as well here in pool play, it will be Immunity up against Curse here at LAN.
That is going to be
round number 3.
Amazing.
And let's just give you a bit of a teaser. The first map for that will be Domination Octane. I'm sort of looking forward to that. It's such a large map. I think it could sort of go either way, but I think maybe like Immunity might be able to sneak it in there. I'm thinking because of the fact that I just feel that their AR role and their AR presence, but at the same time, you can't take much away from the Curse boys with their ARs.
I'd like to see if Curse how they perform against CP. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting too, because both of those teams, they have the loss. They're going to go up against each other. CP, it's safe to say they let their victory fall through their hands. They had plenty of opportunities to come back in that series. They did win the domination, lost the Search and Destroy, came to round 11, and then the Blitz in the final 2 minutes or so. They just lost control of the map, and Immunity just, funneled in a few captures, and that was it. Plain and simple. But Curse was a lot closer game. Came down to the final minute. I believe, don't trust my word on this one, but Avant did win the Search and Destroy. I'm willing to say Curse won the domination, putting my money on that, and it came down to that blitz on Octane, where Avant, which is a little bit stronger. So I think if we want to tease that, Curse game and Immunity, it's definitely going to be what happens in CP versus Curse, depending which way it goes towards. You got to be leaning towards Curse to take that one out, just because of, how good of a team they are. But CP, they showed us on the main stage. They can perform when it's needed. They can hang.
As we are still waiting for these guys to get this lobby up and underway, ladies and gentlemen, so we just apologize for that delay. Quick little shout out again, of course, to MLG, who have provided both a lot of advertising support behind this event.
We love you guys.
MLG.tv/ACLs where the streams all happening.
That's for you.
Not just that, 10K in regards to pro points, prize money on the line, and a trip or, a seating position in the pro bracket at MLG Anaheim in July. It's a pretty big issue.
Oh, yeah.
It's a pretty big thing. So the simple fact is if they take it and they actually get over there, you're guaranteed prize money.
Oh, yeah. They're in the money.
You're guaranteed to verse the best teams as well, pretty much in the world. You say CoD champs,
and we can hang.
In the world, but
Australia can hang. We proved it. I'm talking as a whole. That's right. We're united. We proved we can play Call of Duty. Of course, Curse, they finished 5th. Walked away with $80,000 in their back. Actually, more due to the conversion rate. Gotta love
Curse,
that.
Finishing in 5th. Yeah, it was 70K.
70K. It was 70K.
For 5th place, and then of course they're coming down. Yeah, the conversion obviously taxes come into play as well.
Helped.
They can't get that back, but. Yeah, it's one of those things that always happens when you, I guess, win that amount of money in the international competition.
And immediately they placed.
It was just out top 12, so it was 13th.
Yeah, it was equal 12th and 11th. I'll believe you on that one because he was the one that was there. But they both their teams, top. It's safe to say, Australia has some of the top 10 teams in the world. Can we say that?
Top 10? I don't know if it's top 10. Maybe I'd probably say top 16.
Top 16. All right, top 16.
I think top 16.
That's a championship bracket right there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It really is. But at the same time, again, a shout out to CoD Reddit as well. They've been helping provide a lot of advertising and that sort of thing. So a massive shout out to you guys.
Also Esports Nation. We got to because they've also the first time they're covering an Australian event. So a quick little shout out to them. Thank you guys. It's the growth which Australia has felt, and New Zealand will count. We'll count New Zealand. Don't want to, but they're there.
It's like Tasmania.
It's like Tasmania. We don't know them. Either. I swear, we just push them away. We don't know who they are. But yeah, quick thank you to Esports Nation. Just so much coverage is happening over here at the Australian scene. It's ridiculous how much it's blown up in the past few months. But Strike Zone domination, we've discussed it. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into the gameplay. Who do you want to watch to start it off?
I want to see Immunity side of things. But at the same time, Avant, the first time on the main stage here at ACL Brisbane.
You want Naked, don't you?
No, I'm going to join Avant.
Oh.
Because it's the first time on the main stage.
Oh.
Here at ACL Brisbane.
Okay.
Of course, they performed well last year in 2013 at ACL Brisbane, and they did well.
Third place.
Third placing there.
Again.
They almost actually knocked out in the fourth and up against, it was Claw at the time, choking a bit of a S&D.
That nearly ended badly. Yeah. Back in the day.
These guys are actually getting up and underway right now, ladies and gentlemen. So into the action, we will jump in with, on the Avant squad. Like I said, I want to rotate through all the players quickly just to see if there is a Bulldog out. There is not. So there will not be that quick little beat rush we like to sometimes see. But out comes the trophy there from Captain Valsider, your friendly neighbourhood Valsider, as like to be called. And Kyle, good old buddy O'Power, will pick up A for the Avant squad.
Great job by both of the teams there. No one pushed through Pro Shop. Naked was watching it Avant. They didn't want to risk it and worked out quite well for them. Straight the rotation onto B. You do see both of the teams trading kills back and forth. Vilesider chokes the kill on Naked. Makes him pay. Macca's going to go for a bit of hardcore parkour on the bench there. Doesn't work out too well as he does get shut down. Kui last one alive, and from behind will come Naked. Immunity getting control of B.
As you're going to see now, Hopey, trying to push up and rotate there across the bridge. Can't do much about it. Volswagen gets dropped as well by Buzzard, who is challenging both of them. Macca now inside here at B.
No.
The defense work by Immunity right now, though. There's the knife out from Shock.
That was ambitious.
He's a bit too far. This is not Modern Warfare 2. My Commando Pro is not engaged. As you'll see now, Macca coming up here on bridge with Volswagen looking to make a little play towards the C side of things. They are down a flag. There's a player there on the staircase. So Fighter is chilling, waiting for them to poke on out and say hello.
This is not good at all for Avant. They did say that Strike Zone Dom isn't that mapping. Yeah, Immunity. They're just already rolling them a minute into this one. Naked on your screens right now. Ooh, I was not too sure what happened to him, but there still was 2 down. Then comes Buzzer pre-fire. Kui, he gets a kill in the end. There's Shock's last one alive. Picks up one. There's a second player that gets a kill. That's why Shox is on immunity, and that's why he's one of the best players in Australia. Beautiful two-piece by him, and still Avant. They're in the gutter right now as Shox is just cleaning house. There's some more kills to his name. Shox on a rampage right now.
He really is. That 5-point streak at the moment, 5-2 in regards to his scoreline. 1 cap as well. Looking to play
Oh
in front
my
of Pro
Shox.
Shox. There it is there on Volsider.
Stop.
Who tried to come out
Please.
and say hello, and he's still wrapping around here on more players who are challenging him. Shox is just taking on any takers right now as 1-4 player there at the C flag. Their specialist bonus engaged, as he will now be able to utilise that and help him way to get some more kills here. Can he get a 10-point streak right now? This is all kills at the moment. Of course, that capture is already in the bag. One more player there at C. The player above.
Finally.
There it is. Death from above by Volsider coming in to swing on in and save the day. But Fighter coming down towards the A side of things here with his teammate of Naked to pick that one up and get their 2-flag advantage back. Kui's a 2-piece inside of B will help him along as he gets on there with his teammates.
And that will be neutralized in a potential cap for Avant. They do get it. Finally, they're holding 2 flags to their name. Took them 2 minutes and a half, and they did lose a fair amount of points. Kui, last one alive. Can he do some defense? Running in towards the kitchen. There is a player out there on catwalk. Destroys the player of Shox, but then answering back will be both of them. Let's watch the man of Fighter, the underage player for the team of Immunity. There is one in front of him. He wasn't able to survive the bullets. Of course, that was Shox, and then Maka answering back there. So both of the teams trading back and forth. Now Naked gets shut down, pushing into B. A lot of life back into the team of Avant. It's what you like to see after a shocking start for the strike zone domination.
Now, Buzz asked me to talk him up a bit. He's going 9-6, so it's a +3. I'll give you that, Mitch. But do something else and show us what you're made of. At the moment, it's chilling inside a kitchen. You know, if you can wash some dishes, that's good to know. But I don't think anyone wants you for that. And you're going to see him now put some shots out there. There's a nice little kill on Hobie as he poked on out, but he can't pick up the 2-piece on Kui, who's going to come flying around there as well. We've got Fighter and Shox on our screens. Fighter was actually right at the top there a moment ago in regards to that points, but again, you know, it's just breaking normal, you know, Fighter. I expected more in regards to what I saw from him in that first game.
Yep.
And right now, you know, it's sort of the same sort of situation. He breaks even, then he goes positive more, then breaks back to even, then goes negative, and breaks back to even. It's just a little rotation that's happening for him in regards to his KD.
Yep.
Naked over being a very aggressive OBJ player. Great to see from him. 5 caps, 7 and 4 on the scoreboard, but you know, +3. That's not much, but the 5 capture is really making that difference right now, and it is keeping, you know, the Immunity squad in the lead here. But look at the score. It's not by that much. It's only 13 points in that lead. Avant really holding on right now.
It was 25 points at one stage, and Avant, they did so well at just clawing it back. Now they're starting to lose control, as it's just all Immunity in the kill feed. Kui, there's one, there's two, there's one more player in front of him. Can he get the kill? No, a bit of a windy aim in the end there, as Fighter does end up finishing it right there. Vilesider does get kills, but from behind. Kui, he got a bit of life back into the team. 50 seconds left, but that advantage which Immunity had at the start, they lost it. Now they've pulled it back. Naked still on 5 captures. He's been a real playmaker here for the team of Immunity.
He has. If you look at the scoreboard there as well, Volsider and Hopey not having the best of starts here. -6 now for Volsider. Hopey's on -5. You know, there's a couple of caps in Volsider's back pocket, which is good to see. But at the same time, Hopey's got to pick up some sort of game here.
Though.
He's got to get some more kills. He's got to get some more caps. He's got to do something for that Avant squad. They're coming into the end of this first half. It will be a lead in favour of the Immunity team. That CoD timing at its best. Fighter just wandering past the doorway. aimlessly, looking like he was lost as Hobie now checks up the kill down there. And A tries the 2-piece. We'll pick it up there on Buzzin as well, who came in to say hello. One up there at Bridge. You won't worry too much about it, though, as he just rotates back. And the scoreline at the end of the half will become there at 84-68. So a nice little lead there for the Immunity squad. But at the same time, you know, I don't think it's as much as Immunity think they were going to get.
Oh, yeah.
And in that being said, I think Avant very much alive in this. You know, I think they're thinking 16 points, guys. We can very much come back into it. And hopefully, you know, just change something up here coming into the second half.
Beautiful kill cam there by Buzzo. Brooke would be proud. And into the second half we go. Bio. Now, this is what I've noticed, okay? Curry perspective here. Naked. Last time we watched him play Domination was on Freight. He picked up something like 9 kills and a lot of deaths. No caps either. He's completely changed that in this game mode. Or in this map, should I say so. He's a different player as of right now. It does show that Immunity really are in their zone when they play on strike zone domination there. 3 down there for Immunity. Buzzo, last one up, does get a kill onto Vilesider, pushing in towards green. There are 2 players surrounding him. He's got to go big. There's the man of Kui who shuts him down. Great start by Avant. They've completely flipped the script. Of course, last start, in the last half, they got absolutely dismantled by Immunity.
going to see now on our screen. Macca goes for the double. Always had the triple there, but Fighter actually team kill Buzzin inside the pro shop. Otherwise, Macca would have had that easily, just firing through them all. One player outside trying to come up towards Bridge. Macca says, nah, this is my place. This is my house. As he tries to jump on out. Naked will shut him down, though. Hoping now chilling back here inside of loading. Looking to watch out for these players that are going to be pushing up. There's one shot. Can't get the double, though. As Kui now waits and can't do it either. It's all yellow in regards to that kill feed. Of course, that is Immunity lining things up right now. We'll be able to pick up the B flag, but at the same time, they are losing C. So Avant trying to go for this spawn trap, trying to lock it down. If they can do so, they'll be looking very nice. But I'd say that Macca pushes on straight on into that area there at B. Tries to pick up the flag. Immunity having none of it. But here we go, Avant trying to shut him down. Kui can't get the three-piece. Two-piece will do it nicely, though. And it will, of course, help them to lessen that gap. 102 to 94 right now here on the scoreline.
It's definitely helping them. They're going for the triple cap here. Macca, important kill onto Naked. He's at least got the neutralization. The guys from Immunity spawning in that bottom courtyard section. Kui, he's going to spot the man. Willing to say that was Buzz, though. It was indeed rotating over to A. There is a player on it. Neutralized, so no points going to any team over on B. But that's going to be a 3 down. Make that a 4 down. As Immunity, they're going to take hold here. Naked just going to jump on. So he actually decides to double back. He wants some spawning at that pro section area. Double cap for Immunity. It's such a close game. Only 5 points separating the two teams here. Bio less than 3 minutes into this one. This one looks like it's going to come down to the wire as both of these teams are just going at it.
Fighter currently on is chilling back here at C. Shock is on a 6-point streak as he neutralizes that C flag. Gets back on there in time to better keep the cap going. Can't take off on Volso, though, who came on down as well to defend and will now try and regain the C flag for the Avant squad. The scoreline 118-106 for the time being. 12-point that difference. Still, Immunity with that lead, but at the same time, Avant still bringing this one down.
They got B, though.
Neck and neck, and you will see, of course, like Will said, it's going to be Avant Hopi who is in there really controlling a lot of power for that B hold down area. They have lost their other home flag, so they've got to push out now and try and get the second flag back before Immunity accumulate too many points here as they run on away. Macca down towards A, hoping there at C. He does get picked up. Macca's just got to stay alive. He's got to try and get towards that A flag and neutralize it, but he's just being held off here for the moment.
That was an important kill there for Macca. He wasn't able to get it, and then you also saw the man of Hopi die over at the A flag. Not what they would have wanted. Not ideal at all. Naked now. He's just happy to defend that A, and it's safe to say, minute 50 left. Immunity, they keep this one up. They will walk away with map number 1. Look at Shocks. 31 already to his name. Second player to drop a 30 bomb so far. Of course, Mega Eminence was the first player to do it here at ACL Brisbane, and Shocks, he'll be followed up right there. Just going absolutely big in the slaying department, as you would expect. Naked, though. 8 captures in this one half. Now, unfortunately, captures... No, they do get counted over. Sorry, I take that back. 8 captures in total. He's been doing a phenomenal job in the OBJ. Look at the pre-fire by Shocks. Gets the kill. Another 3 down for Avant. Minute 20 left. As look at the score difference, Bio.
Yeah, they're just going for the triple cap here at the moment. Shocks just playing bait and switch down there at the B flag as well. As Nugget will come in here to defend here at C, but 2 players from Avant, Volside are there waiting for him with the trophy system as well. That's going to give the Avant squad now a second flag back in their hands. A minute left. It's a 27-point game. Immunity, of course, in that lead at the moment after their plus 16 from the first half. So, you know, they've accumulated a bit more on top of that, but not that much. As you can see now, Macca once again here at B, trying to take it away from that Immunity squad, but at the same time, Immunity has been so aggressive and so on point with their shots as they push on through to grab these flags. Their rotation really up there at the moment.
Oh, absolutely. That's what's separating them right now from Avant. That's why Strike Zone's one of their best maps, because it's just rotations. You want to learn how to play Strike Zone domination, guys? Rotate. That's it, plain and simple. That's what Immunity are doing. That's why they have the lead, and they're going to walk away with the win. Look at that. Shock straight onto C. They lost B, they lost A. Didn't matter because they locked down that C flags. All they got to do is hold on to the 1, and they do have B in their back pocket too. So it's going to be roughly a 30-point win overall for the team of Immunity as they outclass and outplay Avant in the first map of this best-of-3 series with a lot of momentum coming in to the Octane Search and Destroy.
And as we did discuss beforehand, Avant do feel more confident on that Octane S&D. So we'll have to wait and find out what's going to happen.
He's
but like
happy.
you said, Naked really going off there, 20-16 as well. Deserves to be very happy indeed. For those that are wondering, the Immunity team were on your screens there a moment ago. That was, of course, Naked on the left, followed by Buzzin, Shocks, and Fighter. For those that don't know who that person is, Fighter, of course, is part of their core 4 lineup. He was under the age of 18, so could not compete at Champs. That is why they had Rampage, who was their fill-in, and helped them compete over there at that time. For those that just watching from an international audience and aren't too sure exactly who they are. Well, like we said, ladies and gentlemen, a great first game there. Immunity did tip out to take out the domination on Strike Zone. At the same time, I would have thought a bit more of a gap in regards to the score from what they were saying, but this, they still picked up the win. That's all that matters, I guess, at the end. They've still got a fair way to go, though. S&D on Octane will be coming up in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen, after this short commercial break.